It begins in South Korea, one of the world's largest petrochemical complexes, where crude oil transforms into something far more valuable. Oil from the Middle East arrives at the port, millions of barrels, destined for a transformation no one sees coming. Oil is heated to 400 degrees Celsius, separating into different fractions, and naphtha, the lightest fraction, is what we need.
Naphtha, the building block of plastic. It looks like oil, but it's about to become something unrecognizable. 8 degrees Celsius, the naphtha is cracked.
From the inferno emerges ethylene, purer than 99.99%, the base of all modern plastics, but it's still just gas.
Polymerized, molecules linked into long chains, polyethylene is born. But right now, it's just white powder.
Millions of pellets, each one a tiny bead of pure polyethylene, innocent and unassuming, but they're about to become the strongest paper on Earth.
Every batch is tested for molecular weight, chain length, and purity, and the pellets must be perfect before they can continue.
The pellets are melted at 250 degrees Celsius, transformed into a white-hot liquid, and this is the start of the sheet.
Forced through a slit die like a massive toothpaste tube, the molten plastic becomes a continuous sheet, and now it must cool. The sheet is chilled, dropped into a water bath steaming as it cools, and it solidifies into a tough, translucent film. The sheet is stretched with precision rollers, flattening and controlling thickness to exactly 80 microns, which is thinner than a human hair.
Measured to the micron, with 80 being the magic number, because thicker and it won't fold, while thinner and it will tear. Perfect.
Wound into massive rolls, with each one containing kilometers of polymer, enough to print millions of banknotes.
Every roll is inspected, and any defect or scratch means it's rejected, because the surface must be flawless.
The rolls are wrapped and sealed to protect them from moisture, dust, and UV light, ready for the journey ahead.
The journey begins across the Yellow Sea toward Vietnam, 3 days on the ocean, while the polymer sleeps inside.
Arrival in Vietnam at Saigon Port, the busiest in the country. The container passes customs and heads inland.
The raw material has arrived, but what happens inside these walls? The transformation begins. This is the raw canvas. Polymer sheets imported from across the sea. Blank, invisible.
This is the starting point, a blank sheet of polymer plastic. No colors, no security features, no value, and what happens next is pure magic.
The sheet is unwound and fed into the production line at a precise tension, because too loose creates wrinkles, while too tight stretches it.
A discharge bombards the surface with electricity, opening microscopic pores, because this slippery plastic needs to accept.
A clear primer is applied as an invisible bridge between the polymer and the ink, because without this, nothing sticks. The drying oven at 80 degrees Celsius, and the primer is cured and the sheet is prepped. Now it's ready for color.
Every inch of the sheet is inspected, and the primer must be perfect and completely uniform.
The sheet is ready, and now the art begins. Layer by layer, the invisible becomes visible.
First color, a deep ocean blue, applied with offset printing across the entire sheet. And this is the canvas for the masterpiece.
The blue is exact, deep, rich, and consistent, and this is the foundation of the note.
Every batch is color matched to the master standard, and no variation is allowed.
Are checked by computer, and any misalignment means the sheet is rejected.
The blue sheets are stacked and separated by tissue to prevent scratches, ready for the next layer. Now the real artistry begins, as the sheet moves to the Intaglio press, where the note comes to life.
This is the heart of banknote printing, the Intaglio press, and it creates the texture that you can feel on a real banknote.
Each plate is engraved by master artisans, with lines so fine you need a microscope to see them. Ink is flooded onto the plate and then wiped clean so only the deep engraving holds the ink. 10 tons of pressure per square centimeter forces the ink onto the sheet, creating the iconic raised texture.
Run your fingers across this note and you can feel every stroke of the engraving.
Intaglio printing with multiple colors creates the portrait in deep blue-black, and the denomination in shimmering gold.
The thick Intaglio ink needs 24 hours to dry naturally, and time is part of the process. Thousands of notes hanging in perfect silence, with the ink settling deep into the polymer.
24 hours of waiting, and the ink is now set, ready for the next stage.
The Intaglio print is complete, and the note now has texture, depth, and the face of Uncle Ho.
The first security feature is the transparent window, laser cut with precision.
A hidden denomination is embedded in the window, invisible in normal light, but visible in sunlight.
The holographic stripe changes color, shows the denomination, and dances in the light. Invisible ink hidden in plain sight, and under UV light, the lotus flower appears. The see-through registration is a simple, elegant security feature. The guilloche pattern is mathematically precise and perfectly interwoven with old-world craftsmanship.
Final color inspection ensures every hue must match the master standard.
A clear varnish is applied, protecting the ink from wear, water, and fading.
The final test is submersion in water, and the note emerges perfect.
The texture allows you to feel every engraving, and counterfeiters can't replicate this.
The large sheet is cut into smaller sheets, with each containing 45 notes. Thousand notes per batch are wrapped, labeled, and ready.
"1,000 notes weight exactly 2 kilograms and are consistent and precise.
"10,000 notes per pallet are wrapped and labeled, ready for the vault. Folded 5,000 times, and the note emerges as crisp as the day it was printed. From the factory, the notes go to the vault, protected by steel and security.
Armored trucks carry the notes to banks, with each truck tracked, guarded, and secured.
And finally, in the hands of the people, money that serves everyone. At a street market in the Old Quarter, the note is used for what it was made for: daily life. A fisherman in Halong Bay has had his note in his pocket all day, soaked by sea spray, and it is perfect.
In the monsoon rain, the notes get wet, but they stay intact, and this is what they were built for.
Thousands of transactions every day, and the notes survive everything.
In the heart of Vietnam, where the rivers flow and the people work, the money is trusted.
This is the Vietnamese Đồng, the note that survives the washing machine, the note that refuses to tear.
This video is created for educational purpose using AI tools. The script and ideas were inspired by public information and competitor concepts, then rewritten using AI tool to ensure originality. Visuals and animations are AI generated using VEO3. Meta AI, Grok AI, and editing is done in CapCut. We do not copy or reuse any other creator content. This video is for informational purpose only and does not present AI visuals as real footage.